If you have been waiting for a new fantasy series to distract you from the chaos of the pandemic and real life, Netflix has a new hit that is exactly what you've been looking for. The much-anticipated Shadow and Bone that premiered in April. Based on the first book in author Leigh Bardugo's Grishaverse series, Shadow and Bone takes place in a war-torn country called Ravka that's split in half by a region of tangible darkness filled with monsters known as the Shadowfold. The first season has already millions hooked, and the show has made it to the list of the top 10 Netflix shows right now. The cast of the show is filled with amazing actors. Today we are looking at the cast of Shadow and Bones, their real-life partners, and everything else. Let's begin! Number 8. Jessie Leigh as Alina Starkov. The hero of the Shadow and Bone trilogy, Alina Starkov is played by Jessie Leigh. Alina Starkov is a mapmaker in the First Army of Ravka, composed of ordinary citizens. She was raised in an orphanage after her parents died, and her closest confidant is her best friend Mal. Her character is amazingly layered, as there is so much related to her life in the Shadow and Bones world. Born on August 27, 1995, the 25-year-old Chinese-English actress previously appeared in a 2019 National Theatre live stage production of All About Eve. She's set to appear in the upcoming film Last Night in Soho, co-starring Anya Taylor-Joy and Matt Smith. She has been in a relationship for some time but likes to keep her personal life to herself. From her Instagram, we know her partner is autistic and they also live together. Jessie was also diagnosed with ADHD at the age of 24. She's well on her way to change the industry for the better, and we couldn't be happier. Number 7. Archie Renaux as Malyen Oretsev. Malyen Oretsev, who goes by Mal, is Alina's best friend. He's also a member of Ravka's First Army with Alina, but he's a soldier and a gifted tracker in the TV series.
I wasn't thinking of me, I was thinking of him.
When you lit up Kirigan's tent, there was a sound.
As a 23-year-old British actor and model, Renaux has previously appeared in some television shows including Amazon's Hannah and BBC's Gold Digger. He's also the youngest member of the cast. Archie's most recent appearance is the Netflix film Voyagers, co-starring Colin Farrell and Lily Rose Depp. Archie has a girlfriend and daughter, and even though he's just 23, he's a father. Archie is not yet comfortable with fame and he likes to keep his life private. Because of this, it's extremely difficult to find any information about his girlfriend, whose name is assumed to be Annie. He's shared very little about her, and it seems that Annie doesn't have a public social media presence of her own. However, he did share that he welcomed a daughter in October 2020. Maybe we will know more about him in the coming years when Shadow and Bone is a huge success and has tons of seasons. Number 6. Freddy Carter as Kaz Brekker. Aged 28, out of all the crows, Freddy Carter is the eldest. He was born on January 27, 1993. The Crows is a bunch of criminals, and Kaz is the smart con artist and mastermind thief known as Dirty Hands. The main character in Bardugo's Six of Crows duology, which has been intertwined with the Shadow and Bone trilogy in the show, he's known for doing any kind of job, which has earned him the nickname Dirty Hands.
Unlike a spider, I only need one good leg. However, you...
Those familiar with Carter know him for playing Jason Ripper in the Starz series Pennyworth and Pin Hawthorne in the Netflix series Free Reign. Fun fact, his first IMDb credit came from playing a soldier in the 2017's Wonder Woman. Freddy is in a long-term relationship. He actually found his girlfriend Caroline Ford in the series Free Reign. They began dating and went public on the relationship back in 2017. Carol is an actor herself and has been in multiple series like Once Upon a Time and Sleepy Hollow. More recently, she's been on Amazon Prime's Carnival Row. Carter and Ford seem to still be going strong as they post pictures of each other on Instagram to showcase their love. The couple also spent some time in quarantine together and celebrated their birthdays with one another. Number 5. Amita Suman as Inej Ghafa. A member of the Dregs with Kaz and Jesper, Inej is a skilled spy and a master of acrobats. She's also a tremendously gifted assassin but refuses to kill as a part of her intense moral code on account of her heritage.
To the White Rose.
People like me.
You work for her. No. You've got it all wrong. I'm not in her business. I'm a smuggler.
You steal people. How many silly indentures?
That makes her the Batman of Shadow and Bones. Inej Ghafa is Amita's first major role, and she absolutely crushes it. Prior to Shadow and Bone, she had a few minor roles before starring in an episode of Doctor Who as the younger version of Umbreen, Yaz's grandmother. Amita also has a reoccurring role in The Outpost. She's a brown actress who is just 23 years old and loves to be a part of the Shadow and Bone cast. She regularly posts on her Instagram with the members. We assume that Amita is in a relationship, as she's posted an intimate picture with her boyfriend back in 2019. Fun fact about Amita is that the actor got a permanent Shadow and Bone souvenir while filming an action-packed scene as Inej. She told a Cosmopolitan UK, "I actually do have a scar. It's my first Inej scar. This one was from a belt actually. We really hope it was her first and her last." Number 4. Luke Pasqualino as David Caustic.
David Caustic, expert resident fabricator. He created the blue light we use for crossing the fault.
Yeah, the general had me make these for your demonstration. See?
Luke Pasqualino plays David Caustic, an awkward but sweet Grisha material key, respected for his remarkable fabricator skills. He's one of the Second Army's most important inventors, and he's therefore caught the eye of one Genya Safin. If you've seen the cult British show Skins, then you must have guessed it already. Luke was on the show for 2 seasons, portraying Freddy McClare. Luke has also appeared in shows The Borgias, The Musketeers, Our Girl, and Snatch. In terms of films, Luke appeared in the critically acclaimed Snowpiercer in 2013. The 31-year-old dated the pop star Perry Edwards from Little Mix for a few months in 2016. After the breakup, Pasqualino was spotted out with Madison Jezani, a British actor who has made a name for herself with roles in Versailles and Into the Ballads. They reportedly broke up too, and now Luke seems to be single and up for grabs. Number 3. Kit Young. Kit Young plays Jesper Faye in the series, who is Kaz's slight liability right-hand man with a bit of a wandering eye. In real life, the actor was born on October 24th, 1994 in Oxford, UK. Before he jumped into the world of TV, he made a pretty decent career for himself working in theatre. He performed in The Real Thing, Julius Caesar, Macbeth, and more, before landing the role of Lysander in Midsummer Night's Dream opposite Gwendolyn Christie. His work as Lysander earned him an Ian Charleson Award nomination, which recognizes the best classical stage performances in Britain for actors under the age of 30. Kit Young is 26 years old. He posts a lot of pictures with his friends and cast members on Instagram, but hasn't posted with a partner, so we assume he's still single. Number 2. Zoe Wanamaker as Bagra. Bagra is assigned to be Alina's teacher when she arrives at the Little Palace. The no-nonsense Grisha is a living amplifier, someone who can enhance another Grisha's powers. Wanamaker has had a long and impressive career as a stage and screen actor. Fantasy fans may recognize her from the role as Madame Hooch in Harry Potter.
And step up to the left side of their broomstick. Come on now, hurry up. Stick your right hand over the broom and say up.
And the Sorcerer's Stone, or as Cassandra in the first season of the new Doctor Who. Fun fact, she's one of the 2 American-born cast members featured in the Harry Potter movies whose lines were not dubbed over by British cast members. Zoe Wanamaker has been married for almost 30 years. It was actually on the big screen where she met her husband, Gon Granger, in 1988 and got married in 1994. While Wanamaker doesn't have any children of her own, she's the wicked stepmother to Granger's 2 children. Number 1. Ben Barnes as General Kirigan. Ben Barnes was cast as one of the 3 main characters in Shadow and Bone. He plays the Darkling, that is, General Kirigan, and direct foil to Jessie Lee's protagonist, Alina Starkov. Barnes is no stranger to the young adult genre, having starred as Prince Caspian in the Chronicles of Narnia series.
Well, that's all right. You're not exactly what I expected.
Though he's also had practice playing a darker character in Westworld. Ben Barnes is probably the most recognized face in the whole cast, as was a pretty prominent character on the Netflix show The Punisher. Born in 1981, Ben is 39 years old. Throughout his time in the spotlight, Barnes has been attached to a few different starlets, though he's been notoriously private about his life off-screen. Barnes is assumed to be single as of now, but he has been seen with Julianne Ho. They have been photographed often taking a walk together and have known each other for more than 8 years. They could be just friends, or more than friends. You never know. And there you have it, folks. Which Shadow and Bones cast member is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.